Have you ever wondered why pythons are some of the largest snakes in the world? Well, let's dive into the unseen world of these magnificent creatures, the pythons. Belonging to the Pythonidae family, pythons are non-venomous snakes renowned for their colossal size. Some species, such as the reticulated python, can grow to an impressive length of over 30 feet. That's longer than a standard city bus, but don't let their size intimidate you. Pythons are primarily ambush predators, preferring to lie in wait for their prey rather than actively hunting. Their keen senses allow them to detect even the slightest movement, making them expert hunters. Pythons inhabit a wide range of environments across the globe. From the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia to the arid deserts of Africa and the lush Everglades of Florida, pythons have adapted to thrive in a variety of climates and habitats. Each species is uniquely suited to its environment, demonstrating the remarkable adaptability of these creatures. In these ecosystems, pythons play a crucial role. As top predators, they help control populations of rodents and other small animals, contributing to the overall balance of their respective ecosystems. But pythons are not just predators. They are also an important source of food for other animals. Birds of prey, large mammals, and even other snakes are known to prey on pythons, especially when they are young or injured. In this way, pythons are woven into the intricate tapestry of life, playing a vital role in the circle of life. The world of pythons is a fascinating one, filled with intriguing behaviors, diverse habitats, and surprising adaptations. These snakes are more than just their size. They are complex creatures with a unique role in the natural world, contributing to the rich biodiversity that makes our planet so vibrant and diverse. It's fascinating to think about how these creatures live and thrive in diverse environments, isn't it? So, join us as we continue to explore the unseen world of pythons in our next segment, where we delve into the intriguing anatomy of these extraordinary snakes. Ever wondered what makes a python, well, a python? Let's dive into the fascinating world of these slithering serpents and explore their unique anatomy. Pythons are renowned for their robust muscular bodies. These muscles running along the length of their body are incredibly strong. This strength is vital for their survival, allowing them to constrict and hold their prey, which can sometimes be significantly larger than themselves. It's a formidable sight watching a python demonstrate its power. Now, if you have ever looked closely at a python's face, you might have noticed tiny, almost invisible dots along the jawline. These are called heat-sensitive pits. These pits are like super-powered thermometers, allowing pythons to detect the heat emitted by their warm-blooded prey, even in absolute darkness. This thermal sensing ability gives pythons a significant edge while hunting, especially during the night. And let's debunk a common misconception while we're at it. Despite their intimidating size and strength, pythons are not venomous. Yes, you heard that right. Unlike some of their slithering brethren, pythons don't rely on venom to subdue their prey. Instead, they use their muscular power to constrict and suffocate their meal. Their jaws, however, are a different story. Pythons possess a set of sharp, backward-facing teeth that are designed to grip and hold their prey securely. Once a python has its jaws around its meal, there's virtually no escaping. And if you're wondering about their skin, it's not just for show. Pythons have scales that are both smooth and dry, contrary to the common misconception that snakes are slimy. These scales provide protection and help in locomotion, allowing the python to move smoothly across different terrains. In essence, every aspect of a python's anatomy is perfectly adapted for survival in the wild. From their powerful muscles to their heat-sensitive pits and non-venomous nature, each characteristic plays a crucial role in their hunting and survival strategies. These physical attributes not only make pythons unique, but also highly efficient predators. So, next time you see a python, remember you're looking at a marvel of natural engineering, a creature perfectly designed for its role in the ecosystem. What do you think a giant snake like a python eats, and how does it catch its prey? Well, let's dive into the fascinating world of python diets and hunting tactics. Despite their intimidating size, pythons aren't picky eaters. Their diet is quite diverse, encompassing small mammals, birds, and sometimes even reptiles. The size of the prey typically correlates with the size of the python. Larger pythons have been known to consume animals as big as antelopes, or even alligators. Now you might be wondering, how does a python manage to swallow prey larger than its head? Well, the secret lies in their jaw structure. Pythons have a unique ability to dislocate their jaws, which allows them to open their mouths wide enough to consume prey larger than their head size. It's a remarkable feat that showcases the sheer power and adaptability of these creatures. Moving on to hunting tactics, pythons are ambush predators. They prefer to lie in wait, camouflaged in their environment, until an unsuspecting prey wanders too close. Then, in a lightning-fast strike, they constrict their prey. Contrary to popular belief, they don't crush their prey, but rather they suffocate it. Each time the prey exhales, the python tightens its grip, preventing the prey from inhaling again. After a successful hunt, the python swallows its prey whole and retreats to a safe place to digest. The process of digestion in pythons is quite slow due to the size of their meals. It can take days or even weeks for a python to fully digest its food. During this time, the python is relatively vulnerable and inactive, conserving its energy for the digestion process. Pythons have an incredibly efficient digestive system that can break down everything, including the bones and feathers of their prey. This means that almost nothing goes to waste, and once they are done digesting, they can go for weeks, sometimes even months, without eating again. The python's hunting and feeding strategy is indeed a marvel of nature. It's a testament to the intricate balance and ruthless efficiency of the animal kingdom. How do pythons and humans coexist in the same environment? An intriguing question, isn't it? Pythons and humans have a complex relationship that's been shaped by a mix of fear, fascination, and mutual respect. In many cultures, pythons are revered as symbols of strength and power. In some parts of India, for instance, pythons are associated with Sheshnag, the divine serpent of Lord Vishnu, and worshipped for their perceived spiritual significance. This cultural reverence, however, doesn't diminish the fear that these creatures often instill in people. It's crucial to remember that pythons, like any wild animal, can be dangerous if threatened or cornered. They are not typically aggressive towards humans, but cases of pythons attacking, and sometimes even preying on humans, do exist. This has led to a fear-driven backlash in some areas where humans and pythons share an environment, often resulting in the unnecessary killing of these misunderstood creatures. On a different note, the exotic pet trade has a significant impact on python populations. Pythons are often captured and sold as pets, a practice that not only disrupts their natural habitats, but also often leads to neglect and mistreatment. Many people buy pythons without fully understanding the commitment of caring for a large, long-lived reptile. This can result in pythons being abandoned or handed over to animal rescue organizations. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a growing recognition of the need to protect and conserve pythons. Conservationists and herpetologists worldwide are working to educate people about the ecological role of pythons and the importance of their conservation. They're teaching people how to coexist with these magnificent creatures, stressing the need to respect them and their habitats. So, how do pythons and humans coexist in the same environment? Through understanding, respect, and a bit of courage. By understanding that pythons play a crucial role in our ecosystems, by respecting their space and their rights to exist, and by having the courage to challenge our fears and misconceptions, our understanding and respect for these creatures can shape the future of their survival. So let's strive to foster a harmonious coexistence with these incredible creatures, because ultimately, their survival is intertwined with our own. What can we do to ensure the survival of these remarkable creatures? Well, pythons, like many species on our planet, face a multitude of threats that jeopardize their existence. The most pressing of these threats include habitat loss, climate change, and hunting. Habitat loss is a significant threat to pythons. Many python species are losing their homes due to deforestation and land conversion for agricultural purposes. This not only diminishes their living spaces, but also reduces the availability of prey, making survival a challenging task. Then there's climate change, a global issue affecting all walks of life, including our slithering friends. Rising temperatures and erratic weather patterns can disrupt the delicate balance of ecosystems that pythons rely on. It affects their feeding, breeding, and overall survival. Hunting is another major threat. Pythons are often hunted for their beautiful and exotic skins, which are highly valued in the fashion industry. Moreover, they are also captured for the pet trade, often subjected to poor living conditions and inadequate care. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. There are numerous conservation efforts underway to protect and preserve these magnificent creatures. Governments, NGOs, and wildlife organizations worldwide are working tirelessly to conserve python habitats, enforce hunting regulations, and educate the public about the importance of these species. But what can we, as individuals, do to contribute? A lot, actually. We can support conservation organizations either through donations or volunteering. We can also make sustainable choices like refusing products made from python skin, and perhaps most importantly, we can educate ourselves and others about these fascinating creatures, their importance to ecosystems, and the threats they face. Remember, conservation isn't just about saving animals, it's about preserving the balance of our planet. Every creature, including pythons, plays a vital role in maintaining this balance. So let's do our part, shall we? Every one of us has a role to play in the conservation of these magnificent creatures.